finally made it to Springer. Got up here and it was snowing. Winds maybe 100 miles an hour. Megan's dead. Megan, how do you feel about this?
On our way. We just hiked up over 500 stairs and now we're on top of these waterfalls.
Let's hope it's not like that the whole way.
That was like really hard.
That's where we started, where you see those cars.
See you later. So now we're going through some really pretty terrain. We're about 2 miles or so from Springer, and we're hiking here. Look at how pretty it is. Some snow, but hopefully tonight will be a lot warmer. Last night with the wind chill it was about 5 degrees.
Megan, look at her. Just past Stover Creek. Another 4 miles. Megan's feeling nice and good.
Walking through some pretty terrain. Hey Joe.
Hey, hey. Some beautiful views up here in Georgia. Wonderful day. Probably the coolest part of the trail so far. But we'll see you guys at Hawk Mountain. Walked about 8 miles today. Her with a bum leg. Very proud of her. This is a good camping spot here. Right on the ridge. We are at Hawk Mountain campsite. Half a mile from Hawk Mountain Shelter. So Megan, where do you want to go tomorrow?
I want to make it all the way to Neil's Gap so I can get an Italian hoagie.
How far is that, Megan?
24 miles.
How far do we hike today, Megan?
7, 8, 9, I forget.
7.4. And I ain't even tired, man. Megan's been in that sleeping bag since the moment she arrived at camp.
We're trying to get to the creek to restock on water. Might sleep there tonight. And if not, we're gonna go to Gooch.
Gooch?
Somebody said the creek's dried up though, but I hear water, so not too sure. But we'll get back to you later.
So, just leaving Justice Creek campsite. Didn't quite make our destination last night, but Megan had some pretty bad blisters, and there was a really nice water source and cool spots by the stream to camp. Really relaxing, pretty warm, nice campsite right in a valley. So,
And our friends are staying there.
yep, had some friends staying there. Played with a puppy last night. Played with the puppy this morning. And yeah, this is our view, heading out of Justice Creek, heading up to Gooch Mountain, where we were supposed to camp, but...
We're about like 1.2 miles off from our destination.
Yep. And we're trying to make this one a big day. Got a bit of a late start, but we're trying to make 10 miles today to Lance Creek campsite, which will put us about 6 miles from our first checkpoint at Neil's Gap, where there's a country store where we can get some hoagies, get some sodas, you know, lift our morale a little bit. So, yeah, we'll let you guys know when we get to Gooch Mountain. Pretty beautiful views here. Not sure what creek this is, but this is the kind of thing you'll see on the Appalachian Trail. It can be pretty treacherous. That water's probably close to freezing. Maybe not. But, yeah, reminds me a lot of home. See you guys soon.
Some food from these perfect people, and they made us food and beans and hot dogs, and I was gonna cry at the top of the mountain, and then we came down, and then there's all this food, and oranges and beans and hot dogs and Tootsie Rolls and apples and water, and then stuff in my face. Okay, bye.
Just heading out of Woody Gap.
We just had our first trail magic. The trail angels were the nicest ladies, and they made hot dogs and beans in a big pot, and we could have as much as we wanted.
I had about 4 cups and like
celery, fresh
7
water,
mini brownies.
Celery, fresh water,
Tomatoes, mango, everything we could ever wanted.
I literally cried a little bit
Clementines.
when I first tasted it. Clementine, we took apples
Fresh water.
to go.
Peanut butter and fluff sandwiches, which I didn't partake. Kind of wish I did.
So we took a brownie.
I took like 6 brownies.
Did you have them in your bag?
Nope.
No. I didn't eat a brownie because I didn't want to hurt my stomach.
Now with full spirits. It's a little late in the day, but we're going to try to get on through Lance Creek.
Because it was the best time ever.
So I think we can do it.
Thankful. And they were so nice. So here we go. A few more miles and then we'll be there.
Yeah. We're heading into Lance Creek now. Longest day so far. Almost 10.5 miles. That beans and hot dogs really got us here. So thank the Lord for those people. And yeah, this is going to be some great sleep. Going to try to wake up early tomorrow and get up over Blood Mountain before the thunderstorm and stay in a bed at the hostel. So, yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow, as long as it's not raining too hard. Alright. So, camping at a pretty crowded spot here at Lance Creek. Gotta wake up early tomorrow and make it over Blood Mountain before the thunder starts. Gonna be a pretty intense day. Hopefully try to get going by 6:30. But longest day so far. Legs are feeling pretty good. Megan's actually not dead today. She's doing pretty good. Right, Megan? So, got a very bright and early start to the morning today. Woke up about 5:30, and we went to sleep around 9 o'clock anyway, so about 7:30 now. Just summited our first mountain. Have a pretty easy hike today, 7.5 miles. Hopefully we'll be done around 1:30 if we go fast enough, and stay at the hostel, get a nice hot shower, maybe a hoagie or something, and just enjoying these beautiful views you see here. Sunrise about to happen. Not sure what the name of the mountain is here, but we're scaling up Blood Mountain by the end of the day. And yeah, let you guys give you guys an update once we get to the top of the mountain.
So today we took our first 0 day. We got down Blood Mountain and it was pretty much a killer. It's the highest mountain in Georgia on the Appalachian. So we did it like a boss, and coming down is like basically like straight rocks.
Yeah, it's pretty awful on the joints.
Yeah, like my leg was killing, so we got in before the thunderstorm started, thank goodness.
Yep.
And we slept at the hostel there, and then today we decided to take a 0 day, and we hitched a ride into the nearest town of Blairsville. It's a really cute little town, and we got a motel.
At the Seasons Inn.
It's really, really nice here, so if you're planning on through hiking, definitely check out this town. They have like great grocery store. We went to a Chick-fil-A, got some wings at the pizza place right across the street from the motel. Really good prices, clean room.
Yeah, if you have more than 2 people in your group, I'd definitely suggest staying here
Yeah.
over the hostel.
Yeah, it was like the hostel.
It's very easy to find a ride into town. It's really the only town in the area, and pretty much everyone's going there that passes through. So
Yeah, exactly. The hostel is cheap, but if you have 2 people, it kind of makes more sense to just put that money and get the motel, because it's basically just the same price, maybe a little bit more. Find a group even. But it's Joey's birthday tomorrow, so he gets to wake up in a real bed on his birthday. But yeah, so we went out and did grocery shopping. We got now that we're kind of getting more used to like what we're eating, we kind of like got a chance to like revamp our like food options in our bag. So we got rid of some food that we didn't think we'd eat. Like, for example, we know that we don't like cooking in the mornings. Like, I'd rather grab like a protein bar or like something easy like an apple and run with that rather than having to take out the pots and pans and clean them and cook the water.
Yep. So we got some protein bars and
so we did all that. And
some Pop-Tarts and all sorts of stuff.
yeah.
Got some more fuel at the front desk of the
he was
motel.
so nice. He gave it to us for free. He was like, "Oh, somebody left this here." It was like a unopened MSR fuel
Canister
thing.
Yeah.
So we were thankful for that. But other than that, we're kind of just chilling. It's really nice to be showered and have our clothes washed and have full bellies and drink soda and sugar.
Yep.
I was like literally dying of being tired. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do a big day, and for his birthday we're gonna do a lot of miles, maybe 13. And Hiawathi's next like town stop that we'll go to is Hiawassee, Georgia. So we're making our way.
Yep.
But other than that, and we're also kind of seeing what footage works and what doesn't work.
Yep.
So
I'm getting better with using the stick pick here.
So now we're gonna be
Can't
able
actually
to
see it, but
yeah,
it's
now,
attached to my hiking pole.
yeah, so now we'll be able to like sort of figure out how to film better.
Got all the batteries charged, so.
Yep. So we won't run out of batteries anymore. Yep. So staying tuned for better videos to come, because this week's video is not going to be that cool.
Nope.
Sorry, and this is the end of it actually.
Yep.
But adios, friends and family. We love you.